Hello everyone and welcome to another development update for Shadow Heroes Vengeance in Flames, where you get behind the scenes access to all the things we're currently working on the game. So today I can finally show you what's going on with the tooltip system. We found a way to actually get it to record on XSplit. What it was doing before was we would record whatever's in the window and tooltips just wouldn't show up on it. So now we're just telling XSplit record everything on the screen, and it seems to like that a lot more. On top of that, we've been working with Epic to try and get the decal system working. It's not quite there yet. You'll see a whole bunch of arrows wherever an exorcist is to show that we've been working on it. It's just part of the testing. That's where decal should show up, but currently isn't showing up. But we are making progress thanks to Epic's help. And well, we've also been working a lot on our Kickstarter campaign, trying to get it up to speed. We've got video being created, and we have more images and stuff being drawn and created as well, rendered out. Voiceover talent starting to, voice over different pieces of video. For, that's what they do. So to get started, I'm going to show you exactly what's going on with the tooltip system. So switch over, start game, and here we are. So in here, we've made a whole bunch of different units appear. And in 5 seconds or 6 seconds or so, they're all going to show up, and we're going to have 2 examples of equipment. So yeah, those are our decal locations. So here is an armor band. This armor band would be an active piece of equipment, so we'd be using it, clicking it, and it would effectively give us +1 defense for 15 seconds. Sorry, +1 defense for 5 seconds, and then for 15 seconds. I think I'm missing a tooltip piece of information inside there. We'll fix that later. But it's going to give us +1 defense. If I can actually click on this guy, there we go. +1 defense, and it also has flavor. But you can see it has the name and the piece of equipment as well, because you want to be able to inspect the enemies to see what they're using. And yeah, this is actually a little bit laggier because of the full screen render, but at least we can see what the tooltips say. So this is another one, a Holy Blade. This is a passive piece of equipment. And that's a Hunter. Let's grab an Exorcist. So this one will always give you 10 to 12 damage, and it's always going to reduce your attack speed by 0.1, so it means there's less delay between your attacks. And it has more flavor text as well. Always want to be able to see exactly what's going on. So right now these are not in any specific order, but when we're playing the game, this is just because we're using the testing interface in order to manually put stuff on it. But these slots would be specified for different things. So you have like a headgear and weapons and legs, miscellaneous and that type of stuff, all inside of here. But we also want the tooltips to go over top of all of these other different areas as well. So when you scroll over top of them, you're getting more information. Like for the Paladin, scrolling over his attack will show you how much of an AoE he's actually doing, because he does a radius damage, so how much of it is actually going to be doing. As well as it gives us the possibility of having some units do bonus damage to other units, to kind of really give you hard counters and soft counters if we decide to do it that way. But right now we're leaving that type of mechanic out because we don't want to limit anybody. If they're using this unit, you have to use that unit. We want to have lots of different possibilities, if at all possible. So that's where we stand right now with the tooltip system. And just to show you real quick, this is the way it's set up. So this is all the equipment information. This is all the stat changes. So the tooltip info, you'll see that this one's a flavor text. The flavor text is just a centered piece of text. So this is the name. After that, you have the centered icon, which is just whatever the icon is. Then you have something that's labeled. So you have damage and what it changes. Then the next one is another labeled, attack speed, and then what it changes. And then another piece of flavor text at the very bottom. So there's going to be some other ones that we can add inside of here, maybe some horizontal rulers or something like that, just to kind of make it prettier, blank spaces. Who knows, we could add tons and tons of stuff inside of here. but it's set up so we can add as many things as we want. So if we want it to do 30, 50 things, we can do that. Tooltip's going to be like this big, but it can still definitely be there. So that's what we've been up to yesterday, and I guess since it's Tooltips, the day before that as well. But that's where we stand. It's working properly. We're going to keep working away today and try and get as much done as humanly possible. And from there, we're going to just keep on moving forward, because there's no going back now, right? So let us know what you think about the video. Let us know about our progress. Tell us, do you think do you like the way the tooltip system's set up? Any suggestions on it? They're supposed to be semi-transparent right now, but they're good enough as it is. They get the point across, and we'll polish it up later. But tell us what you think. If you have ideas for items, let us know, and maybe we'll put your item inside the game. It's up to you, really. Just get involved and tell us what you think, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.